For our application problem today, we're going to talk about the idea of comparing numbers of two different place values. I think it's really important to point out that as we look at these items, we make sure we use our place value. If you're in my classroom, you know that I have a favorite invention. It is graph paper because it's like a default place value chart. As you can see, there are no graph paper lines, so we will stick with our place value chart for this activity. Let's start reading this problem and understand what we're going for. It says there are about 41,000 Asian elephants and about 470,000 African elephants left in the world. About how many Asian and African elephants are left in total? Before I get started, I'm going to take this word form and put it into number form. So the Asian elephants is 41,000, and the African elephants are 470,000. Now, I want to point out to you, we know that since it says total in this question, that this is an addition problem. The key to this, as I mentioned, how graph paper would be really helpful, is to line it up based off the place value. See, if I started just adding 4 and 4, we'd get 8, and 1 and 7, we'd get 8, and 0 and 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. We'd have this left over 0. And what I would have done here is I would have promoted this 41,000 up to the 100,000s place, totally changing our numbers. So what I like to do, you can do two ways. What I prefer to do is to line it up by the ones place value first. You could line it up based off the commas, but I'm going to line it up based off the ones place value. I'm actually going to take the African because it's the larger amount. So ones, tens, hundreds, comma, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and I might even do little place value chart like lines and start at the ones, tens, hundreds, comma, 1,000, 10,000. Now what I know is that my numbers are lined up based off their place value. So 0 and 0, since it's total, we're adding would be 0, 0 and 0, 0 and 0 would be 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 7 plus 4 is 11, so I drop the 1 and carry the 10. 4 plus 1 is 5. So when I take this number, I'll rewrite it 5, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, ones, tens, hundreds, comma. That tells me that I have 511,000 Asian and African elephants still in the world. In this case, I would write a unit to finish out the problem.